What up, though? What up, though? Welcome back to Real Bar Talk Milwaukee Grillers Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Unpopular Opinion, Tori, joined by my co-host,
BB Handy.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. Episode 119. Oh, damn. The sound board. Oh, my goodness.
Ain't no sound?
No, ain't no sound. Ain't no sound board.
Oh,
There you go. No,
I was gonna say, I gotta do
ain't
this
nothing
again.
up there.
now it's on there. It wasn't on there at first. It took a minute.
Oh, delayed ass. As y'all see, we are almost at episode 120. We're still working the kinks out of this thing.
You got to push the button for claps.
Shout out to our engineer, Tommy. Very special episode today. We have two guests in the building with us. I'll give them a chance to introduce themselves at this time.
Hi. Y'all know me. No.
Y'all should know her.
Yeah, I was
She's a
going to say you
podcaster.
should.
Right. So member of P3, that was my old life. But I am Mia, the owner of Blossoming Motherhood. I am a doula. I am also the owner of the Bloom Room as a massage therapist, and Hearts Up LLC, which is a CPR instruction company.
Really?
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. I knew the other two.
Come see, y'all gotta
Yeah,
see
you pass
about
out
me.
in front of me, you just burn up.
Oh, and
I ain't put my mouth on nobody.
also had to not forget about this, but one half of Traveling Sisterhood. So that's where Miss Tasha come in.
Yes. And I am Chef Tasha. I am a private chef. Tasteful Passion.
Wish I could
Really?
Is
eat.
my catering company. Yes.
Must be nice to eat.
We in the age of information. I'm Googling everything.
Yes.
I remember those days.
So what do you cook?
When?
What do you cook? Specialties and dishes and stuff like that.
Well, specialties right now is leaning more towards vegan, and also nutrition as far as for breastfeeding mothers.
First off, we're not eating
Damn
vegan food.
lie.
Listen.
Oh, that's why you put the
Real
percent.
animals.
That's why I said it's leaning a little more towards that, but I still do the steak, the seafood dishes. I still do a lot of those dishes as well. But yeah, it's a balance of both. I do vegan. I got the chicken for the people who want the chicken, the steak, and the seafood. So it's a variety.
We'll get back to that shortly.
Listen, the vegan food's so good. You ain't even going. Don't
Right.
diss
No,
vegan food
I don't
like
want
that.
no. It tastes just like. I don't want.
Listen,
that. I'm
it
tired of
is what it is. It just tastes good. It ain't gotta be no chicken, quote unquote. It
Tired
could
of y'all
be exactly
messing up
what
that
it.
cauliflower and
Oh,
jackfruit
no,
and stuff.
no.
Let
Yeah.
this stuff stay what it is.
I can't even remember the last
Cauliflower
time I
wings.
cooked with cauliflower. So that ain't me. I ain't
Bring
the
me
one
something
that's-
that had a mother. Real.
Plants
have a
Plants
mother.
have mothers.
Let's have mothers.
Right.
They do. I just learned something.
Yes, wherever you get your seeds from.
Yeah.
Oh, don't care about all that.
Yes.
I want some of the living, breathing mother. So,
They live in.
Right. We on your age.
so before we get into the reason they're here, because I want to be educated about. So, as a matter of fact, I did not at all research what a doula was. I want to hear it firsthand and get educated on
Oh,
it.
this should be good.
Yeah, because I didn't look it up. Normally, I try and educate myself when I have a guest on the topics and what we'll be talking about, so I don't look like a complete idiot on my own podcast. But this time, I'm going to be educated and I'll have real life questions in real time and really be shocked. But before we do that, we got a couple quick topics we're gonna go. Sir.
And then he gonna look up like he ain't did nothing.
I didn't know that.
We're
Oh, you
gonna
must
do,
have went on the live.
we're gonna do a couple quick current events real quick. I say a couple current events real quick. All right, there you go. All right, we talked about this earlier in the group. All right, we're starting off with this. Dr. Dre's, was it 38-year-old daughter?
Yes.
Is now stating that for the past 18 months, he has not paid her rent or given her an allowance. You guys are welcome to chime in once I've told the story. This daughter of Dr. Dre's is estranged. So she says, I no word from Dr. Dre, but he's been paying her the rent and giving her allowance. She at 37 years old, she did an interview which she stated that he's never really been a father to her. He's never really been in her life. She hasn't seen him in She hasn't seen him in 18 years.
So she
and
lied.
once he did that interview, she got a call from his lawyer stating that she was now cut off.
If that was the case, then you wouldn't have got cut off. So she was lying.
About what?
Being estranged and everything, he was paying her until she did that interview.
Well, that doesn't mean he was active in her life.
I'm still stuck on 38, my nigga.
That's-
Like,
I just want
Wow.
to know why your daddy got to take care of you and your kids, and your baby daddies are not taking care of their kids.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to the people that don't know, she has 4 kids. The 4 kids are staying with a friend while currently she's living out of her car.
As
A
in
rental car.
As in they not staying with their daddy.
A rental car.
it's
And what was his
How she
reason for
rent
cutting
his
her
car?
off?
She did an interview publicly stating that they've never had a relationship. She has not spoken to him directly in 18 years. Everything that she does goes through his lawyers and his handlers, his assistants.
I have a question. What homeless person do you know has a rental car?
Her, Dr. Dre's daughter.
Dr. Dre's daughter. I'm trying to figure out how you have a rental car and you don't have a car.
Wait, so she was saying he didn't do anything for her. Like
No, he
haven't-
didn't. He hasn't been in her life. All he's
like,
been
So
doing is
she
cutting a
became
check.
homeless after he cut her off.
Yes.
Mhm. If she never would have did that interview, she would still be getting a check. I would've been cut her off. I would have been cut her off.
But it's
But-
like, what happened? Like, what were you doing before? Like, were you just letting him pay your bills and you not doing
Mhm.
nothing?
But is he mad that she spoke the truth? You wasn't really in my life.
Yes.
You know what?
See, I mean, I know how from an optic standpoint. I've listened to all the ladies after I posted that jumped on me for saying, you know, if that was your daughter, you wouldn't be, you know, saying the same shit you're saying. I'm gonna be
Your
honest
daughter
with you.
wouldn't be in that position.
Dr. Dre is a lot nicer than me. I'm not taking care of no grown people. If you need help and you get in a bind, that's life. It happens. Okay, I'm here. I'm your daddy. I'm gonna bail you out. But consistently taking care of you, you are grown 2 times over.
She is Dr. Dre's daughter. All she got to do is mention her name. She could have been on Growing Up Hip Hop making her own check. You are 38 years old with 4 fucking kids. This completely different from the Lamar Odom situation and shit because he wasn't paying child support. He just
But
stopped.
what's the point of building generational wealth if that's not the point, though, to pass it down?
I feel
What's
like
the point
it's
of building that and wanting something to where every line after you is taken care of if you're not going to take care of? Not saying you have to take care of him to a certain extent, like, oh, you don't want to do nothing with your life and X, Y, and Z. But if he was taking care of her, I don't get what's the issue, though.
I feel like the issue comes into play when you bite the hand that feeds you, though.
Okay. But how is that biting the hand and feed you if she really saying you wasn't really in my life? Yeah, you send me money, but
He
you wasn't really
said,
in
"I'm
my
gonna show
life."
you how much I ain't in your goddamn life."
But to me, I feel like that's a response.
I get what
that
you
he might feel
saying.
like he fucked up for a long time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows he fucked up a long time. I'm pretty sure.
So don't do that. You fucked up.
Yeah,
Accept it.
but here's the thing. Again, to Amber's point, you biting the hand that feeds you.
How if you addressing real
Because
shit,
you
like
took it
you
public.
wasn't really
You're
here.
taking
But
it
that's
publicly.
something you
You're
could have,
trying to
yeah, you
publicly
could have spoken
embarrass
that
me.
with
Why
your
would I pay
dad. You
somebody
could, that's
to
something you
do
go
that?
to counseling and
Okay.
shit with. You don't go to a
you said
public
it happened in a
platform
whole
and shit.
interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did an
Okay.
interview about it.
And
And
trying
my
to-
thing is Dr. Dre always been kind of
Okay.
private. You know, I
Yeah.
ain't realized he was
Then
beating
you just
bitches
get
into
a-
documentaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his wife got a settlement or something.
Yeah,
don't
she
she
got-
getting paid out some billions a month or
Yeah.
something.
No.
Yeah, but she can't even have a
300,000
boyfriend.
$300,000 a month.
Look, I'm like some.
But yeah,
billions.
she
I
can't even
heard
have a
some-
boyfriend. when she get a boyfriend and he find out that them checks cut off.
We gotta keep
I'm gonna
saying
be single.
he
Like I'm gonna just be single.
he made
And
a
you know
way.
TMZ be out there with the cameras.
Yeah, he made a way
We
to
gonna catch this bitch. We gonna catch this
he made
bitch.
a way
Oh,
to
Dr.
protect
Dre's
himself.
ex-wife was out on the beach in Aruba with some guy. It was like, yep, that's all I needed. Cut it. It's over.
But you know, that could play a part in it though. But my thing is, I have issues with my daddy. I'm not finna air it out on Real Bar Talk. I'm gonna go to my daddy and be like, Dad,
Yeah,
you
but
ain't shit.
ain't no telling how long she been going to her daddy.
But then,
Maybe that was a cry for attention or help. Like, dude, it's been so long. Like, maybe is this the way to get your attention? Maybe the media is the way to get through to you. I've been trying for so
she's
long.
still black
privately.
though. Look, she's still black though. We don't do that.
I mean, that's a crapshoot. I might not have, especially if I
Like,
know
your
I ain't
dad-
shit. That probably wasn't a crapshoot.
Your daddy be beating people ass. You think you above it?
Right.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's-
saying.
Shit, women
Allegedly.
ass at that.
Mhm.
Look, she might have to go public in order to not get hurt.
Girl, you gonna walk.
Like,
You gonna.
She needed some
Man.
kind of
What did
protection.
Kayla say?
It sucks.
Or the fact that it's like she got these 4 fucking kids and shit. Like, we don't know what that situation came. See, that's my thing. That's why you should have went to a damn therapist, not the radio show. Let me have
Oh,
4
no, it
kids,
sounds-
different baby daddies, or something crazy going on. Not saying that's her situation. But my thing is, if your kids ain't even is staying at a friend's house, they ain't even staying at their daddy's house.
It sounds similar to when Dwayne
These your
Wade's
grandkids
wife,
you putting on the
ex-wife,
street,
did
too.
that. Remember Dwayne Wade's wife? Was
Like
like, we
she's holding the
That's
cardboard
true.
sign.
Yeah,
These your grandkids you putting on the
NBA
street. They ain't got nothing to
superstar
do
makes
with
us
your-
homeless.
He said, you can't even stay in my pool house, bitch.
But,
Wait.
but to something you said about the purpose of building
A mother would never do
generational
that.
and handing it down, I'm not gonna say that I'm 100% sure that Dr. Dre maybe doesn't have maybe like a life insurance policy. Something happens to him, you know, all his kids get paid out or whatever. I mean,
Shit, after that, he might have took her off.
yeah, he might have, but
Damn.
I mean,
It might just go to the kid.
I just say
That too.
people parent differently. Everybody parents differently.
Yeah.
Like in my case, whatever I build up eventually will be for my kids. Whatever's left, because whatever millions I have on hand will either be to educate them. Once they grown, they grown. Then
Right.
You out on your own. I'm gonna educate you and probably give you a nice little start off, but I'm not gonna keep paying you out every month.
But this girl pushing 40.
If I got $800 million in the bank, that's for me and my wife. We're gonna blow as much of it as we can, and then once we in the ground, whatever's left is yours. Besides a life insurance policy. Why? Because I believe it don't matter what I leave my kids. If I ain't taught them shit, what's a fool with $1 million? A fool with $1 million.
That's
They'll
true.
turn around and be broke in the next
Yeah.
5 years and be looking for handouts when I could be educating them and putting you. She's Dr. Dre's daughter.
I was
Both. Why both can't happen? Why you can't educate and
She's 38 years old. That's 18 years of her not learning how to do it.
Look, I'm just trying to find. A
I
way.
mean, you see, my problem with the situation is as many kids as we see out here hustling off their parents' name, she couldn't do the same.
I'm
And
just
she
saying,
older
her-
than
his
all
name
them.
alone to get
Look
her
at-
in rooms
look at
most of us
Diddy
can't get into.
kids.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're right.
It don't have to be reality.
My
either.
thing-
You just
Hey, reality gets you in the door.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Cardi B started off in some reality shit. Well, she started off in a strip club, then she got on reality.
Right.
Then she got- but you know,
I
reality
just-
TV
this
can
don't
get
make
you
sense
into
to
some
me.
doors.
I mean, my kids are gonna have something instilled with them that's gonna be there long after I'm gone. If I'm Dr. Dre, I'm looking at the situation like, look, I came from nothing. I came with a fucking beatbox and 4 grimy niggas out of Compton and built this $1 billion empire. I'm giving you a head start. You ain't got to go through the shit I went through.
If I bite the hand that feed me,
And
the least
you ain't
I'ma
doing
do is do a
nothing with it.
tell-all
No,
book.
I'm not
It was
taking care
still
of
petty
you.
though.
The least I'm gonna
It
do
was
is a
She
tell-all
can, she
book.
can capitalize off of this. She can
See,
capitalize.
that's my thing.
I mean, what did she get paid for the interview? She had that got paid
She
something
could
for the
keep
interview.
doing interviews and
Yeah.
get paid, but it's
The
like there's no
tell-all-
hustle.
No.
You gotta have some type of hustle.
Just
That's
imagine
my
somebody
thing.
paying your rent and giving you allowance for 18 years.
So it's like, what you doing with that money, or what are you doing with yourself?
You could literally have a part-time job at Walmart and be ahead in life because somebody is paying your rent and giving you an allowance.
Even Lamar Odom,
Wait,
baby
now
mama
that
went
I
on
think
reality
about it, you
TV.
right. For him to cut her off, did he cut her off and take everything she ever had too?
No, he just not giving her
just
money.
stopped. So now that got me thinking, what was she doing with all that money? Like
Sniffing it. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's hope not.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He paid her rent and he gave her $3,000.
Even I know
even
how
if
to
he
save.
didn't give her nothing and was just paying for her a place to stay, I still think you wouldn't be homeless after he cut you off.
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't.
I'll be saving all that money like it ain't
So
nothing.
it's
And
a
then
reason for cutting her
People
off.
bring up the grandkids. Yeah, them is Dr. Dre's grandkids. I don't know
They're
if
not
he's got
his
something
kids,
put.
though.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got something put aside for him or whatnot. But again, we have to look at it from the situation of those aren't his kids. He wasn't even fucking with the daughter.
Hey, my daddy gonna fuck with my kids.
So,
he ain't gotta fuck
To
with me. He
think,
gonna
to
fuck with my
assume,
kids.
to assume that he's gonna fuck with your kids, he don't even fuck with you. I mean, we got to be real about the situation. It's not nice. It's not morally right. But be real about it. He don't even fuck with me. Why would he fuck with my kids?
Right.
So you out there screaming, I got 4 kids. That don't matter to him. He don't even like you.
No, you right. You right. You right. That makes sense.
Okay, what was it? Number 2. Oh, employers are now enforcing mandatory vaccinations. I don't really got to go into detail because it seems like this is a trend now. Every time you turn on the news, Southwest Airlines,
right on that ass.
the NFL, the NBA, everybody is trying to enforce.
Man, they done had Juvenile make a whole
Right.
Oh my God, that song's so cold.
No.
Hey, I'm sorry, me and X got off on that song.
Oh my God, Juvenile.
Vax that ass.
That song is disrespectful. No, a vaccine is more important than an STD test.
Arkansas, you didn't see that go viral? With some guy from Arkansas, they was talking
The
about
drug dealer.
Yeah, they was like, he a drug dealer. He kept saying entrepreneur, but they was like, no, he's selling drugs.
He said, I hustle. I get in contact with people every day. I may as well be safe. I'm like,
Right.
Like, they trying to reach us in the hood. That's what they trying
That
to do.
shit pisses
That's
me
so
off, though.
disrespectful.
It's like a
It's
slap
so
in our face,
disrespectful.
right? Like that shit is just.
even though he probably be selling crack to white people.
Man.
Then they like that Juvenile song. They like it was like a whole bunch of shit.
I don't like the
y'all,
pandering.
y'all
Don't
doing it
pander
like
to
an
us.
AIDS campaign and
Don't
shit. Like
pander to me.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, AIDS campaign. I remember them.
talking about
Man.
No,
Tinder and shit. Like if you on Tinder, might as well be safe.
I'm not sold at all.
Man,
What do you
look,
think the backlash is going to be? People already don't want to go to work. Now you trying to mandate, you taking really they basic
I feel like they gonna get
constitutional
sued.
rights.
You can't ask me about my health records or why all of a sudden now you feel like you can. You go ahead and fire me, and I'm gonna go ahead and collect unemployment. Yeah, I think they is too. But my thing is, would you rather have people out of work? Because people already don't want to go back. So we down to 3 people at my job.
Come start knocking on the door with the whole kit. We finna vaccinate you right here.
They doing that already.
I guess
right
the
now.
loophole is that they're not asking about your health. They're telling you need to meet this expectation.
In order to live in our world right now, you got to get this.
So it's
well,
not a
send me the
violation.
fuck back.
Yeah,
home.
but you don't know. My thing is, this not even FDA approved. I can't even sue you if something happens to me from it.
They know what
I
to
can
do.
see if it was FDA approved, that I could be a little bit more on the fence of getting it. But if my grandma dies right now from this shit, y'all gonna say it's something else, and I can't even sue you.
What's in it is my question. Come on, you can vaccinate
Everything.
me. Tell me what's in it. I want to know.
Yeah.
And then I hate people that
Saline
sit-
water. That's all they doing.
And then I hate when people
Giving
sit up there and say
everybody
y'all
placebo.
put all this other stuff in y'all body every day, stuff that is FDA approved that has been out in the streets for years,
I don't know about all that.
millenniums.
There's a lot of stuff that's not FDA.
Because you cats,
Well-
getting edibles from people that done cooked them and ain't seen the inside of their kitchen and shit. I don't know.
I'll be.
Yeah, right. Y'all just go to people's houses picking up bags of edibles and eating them, and y'all know what the inside of their kitchen.
Oh, you made it
look
with Fruit Loops?
Yeah, right.
Who's approving it? We need to investigate
That's
the
true.
FDA. 'cause
It's
even
all
when it
a
be
money
approved,
thing.
it's
Even
still-
like they fucking approve fucking chicken with 3 heads, so it doesn't matter. It's a money thing. It's a money thing. Like they can with enough money and enough bribery, they can pass off any fucking thing.
But
But
I-
y'all don't even do this with the flu shot.
The irony of that is the FDA's government too.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
it's
Yeah,
like-
That's
it's
what I'm
like
saying.
it's
Who's
all.
not approved? That's what I'm saying. It's all.
Yeah, but at least if you see one of them sad ass commercials, like if you or one of your family members have been, if you can be entitled to some money. At least
I
somebody
want
can get.
a settlement today. I was looking at my PayPal. I got paid.
What's-
$2.13.
What's
It
up?
was
For
it
what?
Wells Fargo.
Google
Oh,
For what?
Google. They
Wow.
breached your information. Or something?
something. I just applied for it, and I was like, I'm waiting for the money. It came today. $2.13.
$2.13.
that Wells Fargo cut me a check. What was it last year? It kept like $112 or some shit.
Oh, that's worth
Yeah,
it.
that's because
Right.
somebody sued them and you was
Yeah.
infected by it.
That
I'd be
was my
waiting for
car
them to
shit.
send me a check sometimes. I'd be
Wow.
like, yes, sue they ass.
Happy as hell over that
People
112.
sending out
Right.
checks.
It's $110 more than me.
Yo, just keep on.
You can get stuff breached. They
That
probably
man be
did all
telling
types
something
of
like he
shit
coming
with
down here in
your
stilettos.
shit.
Okay. And last thing, this is kind of minor. McDonald's is being sued by a woman because she said the commercials made her break her fast.
I ain't never had no McDonald's commercial make me break any type of fasting.
It will make me throw up.
No, McDonald's
I
steak getting
know
sued
that
and
burger
shit.
don't
People
look like
just look
that
at
in
them.
person.
Exactly.
Listen,
That shit's funny though.
no, that's hilarious.
It was a guy that sued McDonald's because he gained weight after eating so much of it. It was a woman that sued over the coffee
Did
and
they
got
win?
$1 million.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
both of
coffee.
them won.
Yeah,
That's why
I don't
McDonald's
think so.
switched to putting the calories by
Oh.
because the guy sued because he got fat because he was eating McDonald's all the time. Like,
What did
So
they say
basically,
McDonald's
we
was
just need
healthy?
to be out here suing because you know
The
how much
suing?
stuff we could sue somebody like stuff that happened to us and what's correct. Who are these people like?
Yeah, of course.
because they think of stuff like that. You know,
Yeah,
black
right.
people, take their L's and keep
Yeah,
going.
we can't- yeah,
White people,
They
I'm
feel,
gonna lawyer
entitled
up.
to everything, so they gonna
Yeah.
get everything they can get.
yeah.
Like, who would think to sue the restaurant because you spilled coffee on yourself and burned yourself?
Right.
Where did
That's-
McDonald's say break your fast though?
They didn't. So
How
this is
long
the
you
current
been?
lawsuit.
I'll be up in there. I'll be on there just lowering. How long you been fasting? So this the time you decide to break it, bitch.
Right.
She watched the commercial and she
They
had
ain't
to
even
go.
got the steak bagel on there no more. So I don't know what would make you want to go.
I still fuck with chicken nuggets.
Nah,
I don't the beef and stuff. I don't do, but
McDonald's chicken.
I like my
Mhm.
Whoppers.
I still
McDonald's
fuck
chicken nuggets and Chick-fil-A got them.
Chick
I
Fil
feel
A
like
is horrible.
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets is better.
with them. See, my thing
Chick-fil-A
is
is
they too nice at
horrible.
Chick-fil-A. I can't eat there. I'm like, what makes them so happy to take my order and be all smiling and shit?
I know
Okay,
somebody like
this might be
I
getting
need
a little too deep for you, but you've been traumatized. You've been traumatized.
That may be right,
So
but
you can't willingly accept love and love that's being made with your food,
Nope.
and you like, no, I need
There's
some
a plot.
disrespect in it. I need some. I don't give a fuck about you.
I'll
in
put
it.
that on
That's what
Facebook.
you-
I need some attitude
Right.
with my food. Don't
you
know,
need two
you know,
pieces of bread.
shove the bag
you know?
at me or something. Don't be.
No meat.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Get off your
Give me
sandwich and shit.
something to complain about.
Yeah, when they got my order wrong.
Drag the patty on.
They got my damn order wrong at Chick Fil A, and I zoomed my ass up there like you messed up my shit. They was like, I'm so sorry. I was like,
Damn, I can't even be mad.
Like,
no
they be
more.
like,
Thank
I
Yeah, right.
ain't even mad no more.
Be damn near ready to give you a Chick-fil-A.
Right.
Like, no, what y'all so happy about around here? See,
here's a flat screen
I'll-
TV
I'll-
for your
They got a
problems.
sauce and gave me 2 free meals. I'm like,
yo, what? I can't trust all them happy white people smiling at me handing me food.
Look, it's a happy black person.
hmm
Happy black person.
No,
Then
no,
I'm
man.
really suspicious.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
what are you?
What is they doing to you back?
Years of slavery. What are you
Exactly.
smiling
Now,
for?
now, why?
I'm like, brother, what is you going through that they doing? No, I refuse. I
I want to see their
refuse.
hiring process.
Right.
I wonder, like, when they
We'll
be
never
having
get
the board
hired.
research
I know I
and
won't.
shit.
We'll be in that
They
interview
hired the
just
giddy
fucking it up.
cheerleaders, the 16, 17-year-olds who wake
Train
up like,
people.
They'll be happy to get a job.
yes, oh my gosh, I forgot your fries. I am so sorry.
They lines be all the way around the corner, and
Mhm.
you still happy?
Yeah.
Shit, I hate when one customer come up to my
Shit, they got fans and everything.
Dude,
Dog, I don't
They
understand
decked
it.
out. They
They
got
took care
chairs.
of.
And they smart too. So they put the fountain drink machine behind the behind the counter
So you
on
can keep
so when
refilling.
I ask for water, I can't, you know.
Buy your ass a whole
No.
drink.
They know
What kind of shit is this?
I'm sick of you.
Oh, sir, can we help you? What did you have? You had a water? Yes.
Yeah. That water.
Anyway,
Should have asked them, could they upgrade that to a lemonade for free? They probably would have did it as giddy as they is.
be like, I'm just.
They get on my
extremely
nerves, man.
parched.
You know what? Fuck Chick-fil-A. They too nice up there.
Allegedly.
And you on 124th and Capitol. What is you happy about? Ain't nothing to be happy about on 124th
That's
and
true.
Capitol.
That line be out there.
Because you go across the street to Target, you gonna catch some attitude for real.
I love Target. Don't do Target.
Target.
Mhm.
Y'all show act like that just so it ain't nothing but expensive.
Mhm. You don't find the deals.
Man, it's some deals there. Hey, Target got some good stuff.
I was at Target today,
Right. It's a upscale.
just walking around like, ooh, I'm gonna just get my lunch in here.
Right. What's the saying? I saw that.
Then when I'm done, I go right
It
to
said,
Starbucks.
You don't figure out what you need from Target. You
Oh,
go there
well,
and
Kayla
Target
said it's
will let you
nasty
know.
anyways.
Yeah, it's like
Kayla
going to
doesn't
the
like
mall.
Chick-fil-A.
See, Kayla knows Chick-fil-A is disgusting.
Right.
I ain't say it was disgusting. I'm just saying they
Chick-fil-A
too
is
nice.
Disgusting.
Okay,
They gave you the run.
we ran through those quickly. So now it's the time I get to be educated because I have no idea what a doula does. I'm assuming it's like a midwife. I don't know. So please don't feel offended that I'm completely ignorant.
We
to
both
this.
got the same face, like.
No, it's not. Okay, so first question. What does it do?
A doula is a birthing coach. What we will say a birthing coach. So prenatally, in labor, and postpartumly, we are there to coach you through labor,
Okay.
encourage you
Stop there.
Yep.
What is prenatally?
before your birth.
Okay.
BC. No.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm asking questions because I have no idea. So, like Amber now is still pregnant, so that would be prenatally.
Mhm.
And then what do? You come in to assess the situation.
Yep. So basically, I go over everything from how birth happens, how labor might feel.
Sex. Oh,
Mm.
oh, we talking
The
about
actual birthing.
Oh, I thought she was talking about how she got
See,
pregnant.
See, that's why you need to be in the class
Right.
because
We-
I am in the class. I'm asking you now.
you covered how she got
Say.
pregnant several times.
Ooh.
Shut
Just nasty.
This is a child. I'm fucking Virgin Mary.
That's the only thing with having kids you can't deny you never had sex.
I'm
Right.
Virgin Mary.
Like they know. I got proof.
Okay, so
Daddy.
you come in, you go over the birthing, like what she wants for the birth, or
Yep. So a lot of women, a lot of families don't know that they have choices. It's a standard way of giving birth, and a lot of people, like, we got it from our grandmas and mamas and things, how birth goes. And what usually happens, there's no usual or normal in the birth that you will want. Is what you want. So you make those decisions, down to how you want the room, to what beverages you want, to who you want in the room, to how you want to be positioned. People don't know that they have those choices, and they do. It's kind of like, it's a stigma that you go into this room or your water breaks, which could or could not happen. A lot of people don't know that. And that the doctors take care of everything. Like, the doctors are okay, which can happen. However, us as Black women, they fucked us over with that part. With Black maternal health.
Taking away our options.
Yes.
Mhm. I plan on
Not
being
even
natural.
telling us about the options that we have, or even educating us on the medicines that are going in our bodies, the rights to not give labor on your back, or the rights to walk around, or the rights to say no. That's a big one. The rights to say no. So that's a
say
big
no to
part.
what?
Or
To
medicine.
to
anything.
The rights to even having birth at
Yes.
home. Like, a lot of women think they have to go to a hospital. They have to get medicine. They have to do it this way. And doulas come in like, no, it can happen your way. Oh, I'm sorry. It can happen your way. It can happen at home. It can happen relaxed with what you want to eat, what you want to drink. It can happen this way. It don't have to be they way of the medicine, and you got to be positioned like this. You got to do this. This person can't be here. It ain't. And they're coming in to give you all that education and all that knowledge to let you know it's okay. It can happen your way, and I'm going to assist you in your way.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't eat at first.
Yeah, see, that's my
biggest lie
and
told.
they tell you that.
Biggest lie
They
told.
tell you
Crackers,
that you can't
juice.
eat.
I bring everything, and I dare. I be here. You go, babe. Like right in front of their face, because what happens is called. I call it a cascade of events. What happens is most of the time people go into labor. It be in the wee hours of the morning, or they've been already in labor, so they've been hurting, not really thinking about food. So you're already exhausted because you've been going through contractions or whatever. And then you hungry because you ain't really thinking about food. So once you get into active labor where like the contractions are coming and coming and coming, you're exhausted. Your body literally, it takes so much energy for those contractions and to move your baby down. So you're hungry and you're tired. So now they're restricting you of food and only giving you water. You don't have, they'll offer you like juices or whatever, but it's not real calories. So you so exhausted, your body is like, I can't do it. Like I can't push your baby out because you have nothing for me. You already been in labor for 24 hours or more. I don't have nothing left. So what happens is they will say you can't push your baby out for whatever reason they'll give you, and you'll get a C-section, which can cause major damage if you need it. There are some pros and cons, but most of the time it starts because they restrict you of food. So that's a big no-no.
Go a little bit deeper on them to the part that made me personally as a woman even get a doula, the pain tolerance. They think Black women can handle pain, and doulas come in and let them know like, no, this is hurting her, or this is this, because they would feel like we handle pain to a certain extent, and we can handle it. And doulas come in like, no, she can't handle it. She's in pain. She's hurting. That's a no-go. And I feel like for me, that's one of the major things, like the whole them thinking we can't. Like the pain hurt.
Yeah. So like the strong Black woman, that's what they think.
What are your thoughts on like epidurals though?
So me personally, I always tell people that I like to go the natural route, but as a doula and someone who is not making the choices for you, however, encouraging you on the choices, I can't say, oh, epidural does this and that. My job is to give you the pros and the cons. My job is to educate you. And then with that education, you can go on to make the decisions. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes, we can work through it with natural pain remedies. However, in my opinion, they fuck us. Like almost every person that who has had an epidural has back pain.
I wasn't planning on doing that, but I'm planning on being as natural as I can be.
Yeah, and every woman I know say that's the part. That's kind of something that changed their life with that, doing that.
Yeah, you get back pain. I can say it for myself because I've gotten it. And I have back pain.
Yeah, my godmom, she'd be like, "So you breastfeeding?" I'm like, "Yeah." She'd be like, "You going natural?" I'm like, "Yeah." She'd be like, thank you. I'm just sitting up here like, ooh, woman, you better be right there for me to break your arm when these pains come through.
I think, especially in the world that we live in right now, everybody wants everything to be easy and smooth, and I don't want to go through no pain, or, if there's a way not to have pain, I want that. Instead of really thinking about what happens to our bodies when we get the easy and smooth route. So of course, and I tell all my clients and I talk to them just like this, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Like it's gonna, girl, be prepared. However, there are natural ways to help you through this. And most of the time, people can take the pain, but it's just the stress of the pain, like included with that. So you have all of these doctors talking to you. You have like your partner, going crazy because he don't know what's going on. you have people like they are putting up medicines that you don't know what's going on. So that usually adds to the pain part of it. So my job is to slow everything down. You already know what they're trying to talk to you about, or if they're talking to you where you are in a place where you can't comprehend correctly, I stop that and say, hey, slow down, give her a chance, wait till this contraction or whatever, so that you can properly understand what exactly is going on in the room around you. There's plenty of times where shit happens and they don't tell you shit about it. Like repeating clients that I've had mostly have trauma birth. That's why they seek out a doula. So, from kids getting nicked or blood pressure or people having stillborns and they don't give them any explanation of why it's happening. It just happened. And it's like most of the time there's a reason. It's a reason and they don't say shit. And I've seen it personally countless times where it be something minute that can happen. So like if the baby blood pressure goes down or heart rate goes down, it can be fixed with a position, but they automatically like scaring you like, oh my God, you're gonna need a C-section. And what does that do?
What they did to me.
To like a mother or a first-time mother, it's kind of like I'm fucked. Like in your head, you like my baby gonna die. I don't know, so I'm gonna do exactly what they tell me to do. Mm-hmm. When in reality, I can just put you on your side and maybe heart rate to go back up. So like that's the things that we
doulas taking away money from them.
And that's I mean, that's why I said everything in this world is about money.
Yeah.
So
pain medicine, pain stuff for this, stuff for
the
this.
hospital in general is about money. Yeah. And that's the reason like I researched like the anesthesiologist, not just the doctor. The anesthesiologist get paid 6 figures for just being in a room with you during a C-section. So it's just money. It's money. It's just the money. It's the way of the world.
Anesthesiologist story.
Yep.
So my last child was C-section, and I had it was scheduled, so it was happening, and we're sitting in there, and literally, as my wife at the time, my ex-wife was, doing whatever she was doing, and they were doing the surgery. The anesthesiologist was sitting just like Tori is right now with a magazine, and every so often he'd say, "All right, breathe."
Yeah.
Breathe. He was literally reading a magazine. I thought he was like reading on what was going on. Mm-hmm. He was just there. I was like, man, that's the greatest. Exactly. It wasn't even like anesthesiology today or nothing. It was just like a regular magazine getting paid. And I knew he got 6 figures, but
yeah, that one birth. Mm-hmm. But I don't want people to think that it's this battle. Like this constant battle between like the medical world and the more holistic world. It's not. We do have some great nurses. We do have some great doctors. However, my job is to make sure that my person is taken well care of. So that's the whole gist. It's not that, oh, I hate doctors or blah, blah, blah. It's not that. It's just that you going to take care of my person. That's it. That's period. That's period. So she gonna know what's going on. Her mate gonna know what's going on. Whoever's in a room knows what's going on. I'm gonna know what's going on. So when something happens, I can't be there. Her mate gonna step in and be like, "Hey, she ain't want that." If he not there, her grandma gonna be like, she ain't want that.
Right.
She gonna be like, I don't want that. And that's the whole gist, is that it's the education part of it. It's not even the actual doing, because we do yoga and things like that. But the biggest part is educating them on their choices, that taking our power back, because a lot of people don't know that we have it.
No, I ain't know none of this shit. I thought you had to do what the doctor told you. I mean, that's what you.
But that's the way of thinking.
From the time you was little, you supposed to do what the doctor say. So
right.
You go in there, doctor say, we got to do X, Y, Z. Then you think it's X, Y, Z. I didn't know you had the option to have a kid at home. I didn't know it was any different way to have a child rather than laying in the bed and pushing one up.
I want to have a kid at home. I can't afford it. I can't afford this hospital.
And that's the thing too.
That's another question. Do insurance companies cover doulas?
No. So maybe
I
3
just
years
said they
ago.
you really
Yeah.
can't, because how you taking away from because doulas really is less like taking away a lot of
Yeah, they
money
way
from
cheaper.
them. So that it wouldn't even make sense for them to even want to fund them or like that wouldn't
I
even
would
make
think
sense.
it would make more sense for an insurance company one because they're not dishing out the money that they would be dishing out for a hospital.
No.
Yeah, but then there'd be no
No.
need for the hospital
Yeah.
system when it comes to childbirth.
Yeah.
And then even though she not totally against their way of doing things, but she also a way of doing things herself, which doesn't align with their way of doing things. And if her person wants to do her things her way, that's taking away a lot of money from them. Like if she like, oh, you don't have to accept they pain medicine that they give you in the beginning, X, Y, and Z, and they like, wait a minute, yes you do. It's 10 G's. We need that. You need to take this medicine. Like
Yeah, they put you on like penicillin and
Yeah.
all that other stuff, and
Trying
I'm just
to
like,
force
I
you
don't
through
want to do
like
all
how-
that.
What,
Yeah.
girl? That's a lot of money.
So what does the OBGYN fit in all this at all? Is she just or they completely X'd out of the whole process from prenatal to birth?
No.
That's a good question, by the way.
I was just gonna say that's a really good question.
So most OBs have dual roles where they can birth babies, they can deliver babies, and some are just for like checkups, like women's health or things like that, whatever goes on with our bodies. So yeah, it depends on who's your practitioner.
So they'd be salty that if she like I'm gonna use BB as a so
Mine was.
she told the OB like, hey, okay, I gotta do it, and she kind of look
My
at
OB
you like,
was salty.
word.
No, some of them be salty because I know mine was.
To be completely
She
honest,
She was.
the only reason that they get salty or uncomfortable is because they know they're gonna have to be on their shit. So like it literally, so I be in plain clothes. I have on a hoodie, I have on some sweats. I just start wearing like my logo shirt. But I would sit back and just like act like I'm a person in the room, like just I'm her cousin or something. You would see them going about their everyday life, whatever, not asking her shit. But as soon as she say, hey, this is my doula, they on point. They running around. They coming back every 15 minutes, asking her, is she okay? They checking the systems. They doing all this and that. So that part that they have to be on their shit because they know that I know my shit. Sometimes I've been belittled a couple times and then I had to flex a little bit.
Think of how scary that is, though. To think that you wasn't on your shit before you thought the doula was in here.
Exactly, and
Like-
that's what happens. But then it taught me that damn, it's just fucked up. It's just fucked up, and that's why I don't blame like the nurses because they're not taught. They're not taught like the psychosocial part of anything medically. They only worried about the medical side of it. They're not thinking about what goes on in someone's head.
So there's a whole
when it
like
happens.
a whole like culture of them like she got the doula like kind of
That's what I believe.
she thinks
I had a
she thinks she
midwife,
know
though.
what it.
Yeah, they'll challenge you a little bit. They'll challenge you.
Here comes the doula.
Yeah, that's
But they gotten better because they know. I feel like we know more than they do, even medically. I was at the end of nursing school, but I don't
Okay.
let anybody. I don't like say that because I want to see what they do. Like I want to see what's their processes and what's going wrong. And most of the time, it's just that they're not educated. So I will educate them. I will flex a little bit and say, hey,
That would make me mad though if I'm a professional and then you don't tell me nothing until I say something wrong. Like reveal yourself up front so we can work together. Otherwise, I feel like I'm getting got.
But you should already know this information. If you're a medical professional, you should already know about blood pressure. You should already know about how to naturally turn someone on their side because the baby just don't like this side. It's being squished. His arm being squished against his heart. So of course it's gonna go up or down. I mean,
Like I'm about to question my goddamn OBG when I get back. This bitch
So you should
prescribed me
already know
aspirin,
this
but
stuff.
you said I can't take aspirin, and I'm
Right.
like, you trying to kill my baby, bitch?
Who told you that? My
Right.
doula.
No, it's in the baby book they gave me of medicines I can and can't take, and it said aspirin, do not take, and then she prescribed me aspirin. I said, bitch, what's this?
right. Like, what are you doing?
It's
So,
the
yeah, like,
contradictions.
once you start
That's
educating
that
yourself,
too.
that's when they I mean, again, they hate being challenged because they went to school for all these years.
Now that I know
have
there's
to go to
so
school.
much beef, I'll be interested to see how Erica Badu
He
do.
creating beef now.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Erica Badu like
Yes.
talking shit? Because she a shit
Yeah,
talker.
I bet
she
you
be
She's
talking.
the epitome of
She be on
holistic.
it.
Right,
But then,
holistic,
like,
and,
most of
and she
her-
bring the shit. Like
most
Yeah,
of her
she
people
bring
probably
It's
do
people
homework.
smelling my pussy in they goddamn little rooms right now giving birth. Don't play with me. I know what I'm talking about, bitch.
Exactly.
I would.
Seriously.
Ooh, I would
I
love
would.
to meet her.
I bet you would.
If my wife ever get knocked up, heaven forbid, I would.
What?
But you gonna stop having sex?
I'm gonna sit in a room and be all patient and then whisper. So no, we don't want this. We don't want that. We don't want none of that. How much that costs? We don't want that either.
See, I'm already training my mama to tell them because I'm like, I ain't in the mood to tell them. I might fall asleep. I don't want none of that stuff.
Right.
I'm trying to take my time going to the damn hospital because I feel like the bill gonna be a lot higher.
Man.
Doctor, you speaking to me? We're trying to have the most cost-efficient birth there is.
Penicillin, how much is that?
Turn them lights down. You can see that, baby. Turn them lights down.
You can see that, baby.
They charge you very
Like I brought a flashlight for you.
They're
Man.
like, you want to stay an extra day? No.
Right.
Right.
No.
Oh,
Baby crying, she good. Like, sew her up. Let's go.
wow.
We got milk at home.
No, we don't want your towels.
I ain't lying. I'm taking all that shit.
Yeah, put it
I'm
in
taking
bag.
everything.
You
Man.
can take all
I'm
you,
gonna get charged for it
you
anyway.
can take all you want. It's not going to equate to that bill.
They already charged it.
Like
though.
$27.
Right, they already gonna charge me for it.
That's
I'm
why.
taking everything out the drawer, just like I'm taking the socks.
Man.
Both my kids, they came with a bill for $1,500.
$1,500.
Well, you get that to the day.
Oh yeah, I'm
Bird.
finna
Oh,
find
yeah.
this. This nigga.
And I'm
finna
like,
get it.
$1,500 for what? I'm like, for the what? The dry ass pancakes y'all gave me at St. Mary's when I was there.
They don't be
Damn.
doing
So you
y'all
deliver
right.
babies too?
They don't do y'all right.
Right.
So no, I don't deliver babies. I am close to. So that's my move. So
Will you be close to around January? Because I can't.
Oh,
he,
nah,
just
girl.
he said 15.
give me 2 years. Have another one. Have another one.
Wait.
I don't think that bill goes to the mom though.
No,
I'm definitely.
I've
putting his
never
name
heard
on
of a
that
mother
birth
getting that bill,
certificate.
but every father I know that got
He
slapped
ain't,
that
he ain't about to
$1,500.
get this
Yeah.
last name, but he gonna get this bill.
You don't get this work.
You ain't got to worry about take care of that.
I can't wait.
$1,500.
As long as I don't
This
get
is
it.
bullshit. Like this kid ain't even opened his eyes, and it's already costing me money.
He said, "Daddy, but you see that bill though." Okay.
That's expensive.
So next question. I'm now this
Oh, that was
question.
just a question.
We done had a couple questions in here. So I'm not getting in your pockets or nothing. You try and make it as plain as you can. Since you can't go through insurance to pay for a doula, is it expensive to pay out of pocket for a doula?
Okay.
You don't have to get into specific numbers unless you want to,
I don't
and I'll be listening.
specifics because okay. I have made a choice not to service anyone but my people. So with that being said, I have a sliding scale system because most of the people that I see or who comes to me are low income or they're younger, so they don't, they don't have any money basically. Because I believe this so much, it's not a money issue to me. It's not a money issue. I feel like this is my purpose. So
Your DM's about to go crazy.
Oh, so you got a payment plan?
Listen, they already went crazy.
Right.
Listen,
Yeah.
the DMs.
They're like, girl, I heard this free doula on.
oh, wait, baby girl, it ain't free.
We're gonna have to exchange numbers
I will
now.
work with you, though.
Listen.
I will work with you.
That's the
So
first
as
price.
soon as she said payment plan, I'm like, I could do that.
Right.
But I
It
feel
could be like
like
quad pay.
Right.
absolutely. That's it.
Listen,
Thank you.
Listen.
But all bullshit aside, that's what I believe. I believe that I'll be blessed in the end doing this because I can make tons of money off of it. However, is not what I'm going after this time right now. I want my people to win. Like, I really want my people to win. And that's the reason why I'm doing this. Like, this is the reason why I'm in love with this so much, because I just want us to be fucking powerful and know that we have all this power and that we can birth babies without nobody telling us what the fuck to do or taking a medicine or doing all of this. I want us to know this and like have it instilled for generations and generations. So the money, I mean, yeah, you can make tons of money. However, are you gonna feel it internally? That's my thing. So I ain't free. I will work with
She
you.
just said all that, then she gonna say, but I ain't free though.
I will work with you. And I will find ways. I will find ways to make money. To have you covered, to get the essentials that I need. So we'll do GoFundMe pages. We'll ask agencies. I've done it all. So that your doula can be covered. So I can get the essentials that I need, and then you can have the essentials that you need.
So do you do the thing with the placenta where they put them in them capsules and people be eating?
Yes.
Did I see you do that on Facebook?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, I don't understand that at all because I think it's quite disgusting. So please educate me on what you were doing. I didn't want to write that under your post.
It's not disgusting.
I've seen kids be born before. I saw mine be born. It looked like a bag of chitlins coming out of it.
I said a bag of
It
chips.
do.
I beg to
mean-
differ. It is disgusting.
Yeah, right. It do. You gotta appreciate it from our end. See, y'all be up
Okay.
there, breathing and pushing and stuff. We watching all this front and center, and all we see is blood and stuff come splatting out. And then you're like, okay, the baby's out. I never knew about the afterbirth or placenta. I just saw I didn't know the kids came out face down. So I thought something was wrong with my oldest daughter. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Because it's just all wet and it's dark black and stuff. What the fuck wrong with this? And then they flipped her over. I'm like, oh, okay, she's all slimy and stuff or whatever. Give her to my baby mama.
My baby
And I
mama.
cut the umbilical cord. Now I never once thought that the umbilical cord was attached to something else.
And it's still pulsing too.
So they get to rubbing her stomach and going like this, and next time and I almost lost it. I mean, everything in that room. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, excuse me, sir. Could you please explain to me what this
Afterbirth.
is?
Right.
No, that's the afterbirth. What's afterbirth? Well, your baby's in a bag, and that's what the bag the baby was in. Like, do you want it?
I want mine.
Yeah.
Well, this was about what?
I'm gonna get a
13?
cooler. I should
Well,
put that
13
on my.
years ago,
I'm about to
like,
put that
why
on
is
my.
it-
A lot of women
little
didn't
list.
even know we could have that until doulas let us know.
Yeah, 'cause
like
they be
it's
doing
supposed to
tests on
stay
that shit.
attached. It can stay
Yeah.
attached. You can't take your placenta. Never knew none of that.
So what does it?
Bunch of stem cells in there that
Nutrients
I
and
mean
stuff?
they don't
Yeah,
throw
all the
anything away.
nutrients.
They don't throw it away. They'll tell you that they throw it away, but they donate it. So it's like it goes
So like
for
stem cell
testing.
research?
No, they sell
Yeah,
our placentas.
yeah.
So
Okay,
Especially
first of all,
black
you
I'm trying to
charging
figure
me
out
to
what
be
they're
here.
for.
I don't even get a
If
discount
this
off
whole
this
lie
bill.
get blacked out, we know who did it. Why y'all in here telling what they be doing?
The ops.
They know.
Well,
They
I
like,
don't know.
hold on,
Can
how
the
they
apps
know our
write in
shit?
the comments and tell me what the placenta does that everybody wants this stuff?
Like, why y'all selling it?
The placenta is we call it the tree of life. So it's every nutrient that your baby needs. So like your baby is not eating food in there, it's eating blood and nutrients that come from the blood.
Oh, so that's where all the intake that the
so-
mother gives goes into the placenta.
Yeah, so your baby gets
Oh.
your baby gets all like gets fed first. So once your baby mama, as you said, eat, everything gets filtered out, feeds the baby, then whatever else goes to her.
That's why you're losing weight.
Oh, I know. But
ain't
I
eating enough.
be forcing food down just because I'm like I have to, or I'm gonna be feeling weak.
Yeah. So all of
Yeah.
those nutrients are in that bag still after birth.
Mhm. Good for the mom. and
Those
baby.
hormones, and especially hormones, because what happens with birth? So endorphins, happy, what do you call those? Happy hormones. Those are all in the baby, so that's why people be all happy and giddy when they're pregnant. However,
Shit.
once you give birth, those hormones stop. like cut off completely. So once the baby come out, like whoop, those hormones cut off, just like contractions, like they cut off. Now you have to stabilize yourself because you're used to getting the influx of those endorphin hormones and like female hormones too. So once they stop, you're cut off and your body takes time to balance itself out or start to make its own because it was used to getting the influx. That's when postpartum depression happens, that low right there. So having those hormones still in the placenta, that's why we encapsulate them, or they can eat it raw if they want to. I had a client eat it raw. Her husband hashed it out. And then they told her that she couldn't eat it raw.
I'm sorry. This is the most I ever spoke on here. I'm sorry. You cook it?
I would not.
What's the other option?
Recommend cutting
nutrients.
But you say you eat it raw. Like there's another option. What's the other option?
The
encapsulation.
The capsules, like you make them into pills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Encapsulation, it does take a little bit.
He's stuck
more
on the
of
eating it
nutrients
raw
away.
part. He like, oh no.
However,
I really want to do it though.
Yeah.
No.
I really want to do it.
You
Take a
nasty.
capsule.
You should.
He's nasty.
But all in all, it just regulates your hormones until your body makes those hormones on its own again.
I'm jealous. You got to cut the umbilical cord. I didn't get to do that.
And none of them.
Well, the last two were both C-section.
Oh, C-section.
The first one was premature, so it was like more like we gotta hurry up and do this.
Well, yeah,
But the
I'm intrigued
C-section,
with
you
stuff
weren't
like
able to cut. I'm like, what I'm thinking about? What are you cutting?
The C-section, you couldn't them. They still attached to something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm like, my
I didn't want to see that.
my
The
son's
C-section is
dad
different
cut
than.
it.
Yeah. So back in the day, I'm
My
not
knees-
sure
my
how.
Maybe
knees
I'm
were-
like that
kids
was a
were-
lot.
that's
Stuff
a
done
new
changed.
one.
I'm like,
Yeah,
because
that's a
now
new
recently
feature that
when the
you can
C-section you
have.
can cut.
Yeah.
No, I
But
was
back in the day-
I was behind. I couldn't go on the other side of the C-section.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
no.
Yeah.
No, well, things done changed because recently I
Yeah.
just had my son 2 years ago, and the dad was literally at the stomach helping pull him out my stomach
Mhm.
during the seat. Yes, he was right there.
Oh, I believe you. I'm just saying no. I'm not.
Look, he keep telling the story. I saw my son arm sling out your stomach.
So my daughter was 6 weeks early, and they had to do the anesthesiosis. What is it called when they put the needle in to check the lungs? I
Oh,
forgot what
right.
it's called. It's a long ass word, but they
Yeah.
put this needle in that was like literally this long and went through her stomach to pull fluid from the babies.
Mhm.
I couldn't take that.
Oh,
I couldn't take that. That needle's way too long, and I don't.
Imagine how she
Right.
felt.
I know, and
Right.
she
Wow.
was making noises like, and I was supposed to be supportive. And that was the first time I was about
I'd have
to.
passed out.
I was
Right.
about to. I literally. That was the first time my leads got weak in my life. Like I never knew how to feel like it was gonna faint. I was about to. I couldn't take it.
Wow.
And then they probably told her she couldn't eat.
Right.
Right.
All
I don't-
that
I don't-
told her
Just
she could,
imagine.
man.
Just imagine, man.
I told my mama to make some spaghetti.
Bitch, I can't eat after all of this.
Right.
'Cause
I'm
I'm-
eating
you gonna have
before,
to eat
during,
it.
and
I
after.
said make some
Snack.
spaghetti and chicken, mama.
Listen.
I told her to bring it. I know they got a microwave in there.
Mm.
Mm.
I can't wait.
Listen, things we go through.
Man.
See, there you go. You need to hire her as a doula.
Pin
Kayla said pin their information.
Oh,
Yeah, what is your?
Yes.
She said she want her next child to be. She want to have him. And how you know it's a him, Kayla, with the midwife.
Yes.
My midwife
What is your
pregnant too.
information?
My social media.
Sure.
Oh,
Right.
Wait, I don't know if it's just gonna automatically bring the link up because it's from the real website page.
Oh yeah. You could just tag
I'll
the
tag
business
her.
page.
Oh, you can take
Yeah.
it later.
Okay. I do
Yeah,
that.
we take it later.
okay.
I'm trying to be all like up on that technology and shit. You know, I'm the podcast doula.
The podcast, dude. Oh, okay.
I'm birthing these.
Wow, this
Look,
is
that's gonna be
episode.
a joke
Very
to me. Whispering, dude, I'm a doula. I'm gonna think of him whenever we say.
Damn, but that's what I'm going to
And he
hospital.
gonna say
I'm gonna
it
get that
too.
bill down to $27.
That's what I'm saying. This is too funny. Like,
I'm gonna get that bill down to $27. I'm like, we don't want that. We don't want this. How many? It don't take all y'all doctors to be in here to deliver one goddamn baby. All right, so somebody can leave.
He gonna be like, get out the way. I got
right.
it.
Watch out. I got it. I'm a
doula.
doula. I got
Are
it.
you sure that's the right procedure? Because
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
a doula.
dun,
That's
dun,
not the way.
dun.
Oh, it's penicillin. No, baby, turn to the side.
I'm a doula.
Bring me a peanut ball.
I'm being back FaceTime with Mia. Hey, they saying
I'm
this.
being- Actually, no, we
Okay,
got our
do
own
this.
peanut bar because I don't know how much y'all charge for us to use this.
Right.
Yeah, I heard they charge for everything in the hospital.
Literally everything.
Man,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring my own bar. No, thank you.
Right.
I got my own.
Because look, my brother my wife. My wife had to take an ambulance like
Mel?
2 years ago. Yeah.
I'm still paying for that. Well, I ain't paying for it. That damn ambulance from Vegas,
$500.
13.
Did they say-
13.
Well, I'm talking about here.
Wow.
That's
That's
it?
it.
Vegas. Oh, I'm
That's
like,
it?
here is
It's like
five.
$5,000.
In Vegas?
No, here.
No, it's
$500.
500
But you
here.
ain't got insurance or something, maybe. I don't know.
No, they keep sending me a $1,300. Why I say 13? $1,300 bill, and I ain't paying it because I ain't telling them to take it to the hospital in the first place.
Mine was
What
different.
happened?
It was a
Right.
further-
I
it was
passed
further-
out.
It was a
I
further.
was so drunk.
Damn.
Y'all could have just put me
That
in the
was a good
Uber and
ass
took me back to the
time.
hotel.
Right.
Because if I was at home,
no
if
damn.
I was at home, I could have been fine in my bed. Did nobody tell y'all to call the ambulance? Do all this other shit.
They was scared for you. They like, we gonna take her to the
They should
hospital.
have just seen that I was
They
from
was probably
Milwaukee,
drunk.
from the Bruce City, and they should have knew.
What they charged us $500. Yeah, we got a bill for $500. I'm like, man, you taking the bus next time.
Right. You drive a car.
You know,
Somebody
You
drive-
call me if you can't get me, get on the bus. But we ain't doing no.
Ours was a further distance. I do remember that, so now it makes sense.
Damn.
Yeah.
And she was like 6 blocks away from the hospital. She
Damn.
See?
$500 for a 6-block ride. Never
Mhm.
again.
Damn.
That was one of their checks.
And then wound up going
Half of
to where'd she go to? St. Joe's, which I was already concerned about.
You should have.
I need another toothpick.
I don't know. You know, they used to have the top three.
They did, but that's like the
I was
Trump.
born in St. Joe's and I was a premium.
That's
It
back when.
explains
That's
a
back
lot.
when it was St. Joseph's. Now it's St. Joe's. It's a
Yeah,
little bit
true.
different.
You got any other questions?
No, I think we covered everything. I've been educated and discussed it all in the same time.
But you're a doula now.
Right.
So it's
No,
okay.
I'm something like a doula. That's what I say. I'm done.
You gotta
Something
whisper
like
it out.
Mhm. So they act right. So they
How,
act
Right.
how can we get in the black market of placenta selling and shit? That's what,
Look,
I mean,
Hey, that
They
might be a
trying-
lucrative
that- you know
business.
what I'm
I don't
saying?
think we
If
got a
it's
lot of
disgu-
that going on.
I
in
mean,
Milwaukee.
the
it's
hospital selling
disgusting,
some.
but it's disgusting. But you know,
Man.
give me
No.
an
Yeah,
igloo,
you would have to get connected with the doula.
Milk.
get you an ice cooler, or an igloo, and just fill them up with placentas.
That's what people could take it home in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how they be getting livers and shit. They be having that cooler.
I for sure pull up to Midtown and pop my trunk
Yeah,
open. and
pull
see
up with
what's in it.
hearts. They be coming with everything in the
yes.
cooler.
Like, man, I got placenta sale.
Right.
So do they let you, with the whole COVID going on, they let you go to the hospital also with them still?
Yeah. It was kind of the beginning of COVID. It was no. They was like asking us out.
they
They
was
was like taking people. They was taking folks' babies and all types of stuff. But
what?
yeah,
How would they take it?
taking their babies. So if they didn't want to be tested for COVID, they will separate the baby from the mama right
Wait,
after
so
birth.
if I don't want to get tested for COVID, they're gonna take the baby.
Yep. And then they were testing people babies.
See, that's the
it was
bullshit
just a
I don't
whole-
like
and
right
then
See,
now.
that
I'd
girl-
fix the
Listen,
hospital up
It was
over
like
something
two
like
women
that.
who
I'm
died.
gonna have to bring my gun.
This
During
is
that
why
time.
we don't even need to be there. They try to do too much stuff.
How are they gonna take your kid from you?
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Same way they tell you can't eat either.
right, exactly. And the thing is because they restrict everybody. Like at the beginning of COVID, they wasn't even letting the fathers in. They wasn't letting no partners in.
Mm-mm.
It was just you. You had to give birth alone, and that was the reason why that was how they could do that.
Terrible.
Because I'm sitting in the bed,
That's
no
terrible.
exhausted.
Well, if I tell them I don't
Half out of it, yeah.
want
Right.
you taking my baby out this room, they have to listen to that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's nothing that they can tell you. You can be like, I don't want to,
I'm done right here.
Right.
I'm finna go.
Right. Or I want to give birth on this flow. Like, they can't tell you no. That the only thing, or they can't like sue you. Well, they can't sue you if something happened, which is, but they can't deny you of anything. You can say you don't want IVs. You can say I don't know. You can say no to anything, basically.
I don't want COVID testing.
Yes, and that's a big thing right now. COVID testing. You don't have to get tested. They will want to test you, but you don't have to get tested. They'll just make you wear
I'll
a
get
mask
tested,
the whole
but
time.
don't take my baby. My baby came out perfectly healthy, bitch, until you put your hands on her.
I mean, that's gotta be traumatic anyway, from a mother standpoint. Them whisking your baby off, and you don't
I
know
heard
what they
plenty
doing.
of people saying that shit, talking about some they had to be separated from their baby and stuff because they had COVID in. I'm like, no, we gonna have COVID in this room to fucking gather.
Right.
Like the baby was in me the whole time. So
no.
But yeah, it was crazy at the beginning. Now they're starting to smooth out a little bit. You still got to be on their ass.
The mothers ain't gonna like going to the hospital after this podcast. They're gonna be like, I'm about to hire a doula and a midwife. Like, just forget.
No, I wanted to hire a doula, but after he done said my baby daddy getting the bill anyways, I can afford one. Yeah.
You can hire Tori. Tori the doula.
Right.
All right.
I give you a good
Tori is more heavy-handed. Tori be like, she said no.
I'm like, I don't understand. Am I talking to myself here? All right. We done told y'all we didn't want this. So don't wheel your Carter stuff out of here.
That'd be dope if we had more male doulas, but y'all don't know nothing about birthing, but it'd be dope.
And I pass out.
I feel like it needs
Where
to
your
be
doula now?
somebody.
On the floor.
I'm like, yeah, like, where's your big bad doula now?
He gonna be on the
Now
floor.
take this IV.
They don't even have to be there for the women. They could be there for the men. I feel like it's a lot of men who need that support. I know.
There
I
you
know
go,
for
Tori.
sure that my
There you
child's
go.
father needed somebody. Like the whole entire experience from me being pregnant to having him, everything.
Don't have Tori
I
there.
feel like he needed
Nigga,
another
man
man
up.
there. So
Stop crying,
they
bitch.
look, they need.
Yes.
You're real
Baby boy,
paranoid.
get your ass up. You don't be doing that on Call of
Get
Duty.
your ass up, bro.
Like cigars and
Right.
You be
All
running
kinds
into
of
action in
stuff.
Call of Duty. Get your ass in there.
Baby gonna come out of punk.
Like, you know me, I'm like, look, bro, here, take a swig of this.
Right.
You'll be all right.
You be straight. You be straight up.
Wow.
You be straight.
That's dope.
This
Right.
ain't the best body
Yeah.
to get your hands on.
Don't talk directly to her because you should smell it. So kind of hold her hand and look away. Like,
She gonna smell as soon as you open that thing.
Right. Breathe.
Wow.
now, if my baby had been born 10 hours earlier, my oldest one had been born 10 hours earlier, I'd have sure been in the room drunk.
Oh.
And she asked me not to go out. She was like, "Oh, I don't think you should go out tonight." I'm like, "Dog, it's my boy's birthday. I'm going out." Dog, I was so fucked up. Luckily, she ain't going to labor till like 8:00 in the morning. I was still fucked up, but
Right.
it gave me some time because she's in labor till like midnight. My baby was born like 12:27. So
You wouldn't
I
have been
was
able
born
to
at
go through a
12.
24-hour labor.
Man.
My first daughter was born in Louisiana, and me and my roommate were supposed to go down to the Super Bowl, the Brett Favre Super Bowl with 26 or whatever that was, and she's went to labor that night.
So did
I
you
don't
go-
have
Yeah,
Super
they
Bowl
don't have
tickets, but we were going to be in New Orleans, like
Yeah,
just
that's-
kicking.
Look,
it.
so did you
Right.
go?
Right.
So
Your baby's gonna still be there.
she fucked
So-
up. Fucked up.
She fucked up.
If you ask
the
me,
worst weather conditions ever. It's like when it's real bad outside. Because mine was born in the ice storm. Like the
Ooh.
roads was sheer ice. We were going like 5 miles an hour all the way to the Saint.
You definitely need to do
St.
it.
Mary's down there by the lake.
Mm.
on the hills and shit too.
Just slipping
I'm
in
gonna
the
be right
slide.
on 12.
Yeah, Mount Sinai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you when you get out. Like prison, like that's how I see you when you get out.
That's gonna be what it's like. Shit. It's horrible.
I got my pick of hospitals. I don't fuck with Sinai or really St. Joe's.
I mean,
I don't like Freighted all that much, but it's like you can't get around going to Freighted.
Mm,
The
that's
last one was
true.
born in Grafton. Is that Aurora?
Oh yeah.
Man,
60.
that was I was treated like a king.
Man, listen.
They show love.
I damn near want
had
to
a-
switch to West Side.
I had a little bed and shit. I could
Yeah.
sleep in there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
We
yeah.
get doula name tags. But it's fucked up because why can't this be in the inner city?
Yeah.
You got
They
name
taxes
tags.
pay
We got
more
a
for
personal refrigerator in the room. And shit.
Yeah, it was
Right.
like a little apartment. We was chilling. Like, y'all ready to go? I was like,
I wonder
no.
how much more that bill.
Like,
Dude,
I wonder how much more that bill
Extra
is.
day.
Right.
Like, y'all got cable and shit like that.
They got the good insurance.
Yeah.
They got the bill. They got the insurance.
Man.
The good insurance.
Okay, so I got one more question, but it's not doula related. When y'all make these vegan meals?
You just want to taste it.
No, I don't at all. I'm just trying to get the concept of it because I've tasted like vegan meatloaf. It was disgusting. I've tasted the
Wait. Let's get
Meatloaf
this
is
straight,
not
because so
disgusting.
many people. This is what I dislike hearing people say they don't like vegan food, and then I come in and be like, you might be miseducated because vegan food is only fruits and vegetables. That's it.
So what's all the
No animal products. That's it. Just
Yeah.
fruits and
That's
vegetables.
what I'm saying. So
But when they try to make it into something like fried cauliflower, fried chicken wings, yeah, so many people don't, because they like, I want
You
the actual
comparing
chicken.
it
Right,
to
they
what
Yeah,
it
you
expecting
thinking
is.
that
that. They
flavor.
expecting that. But I say
so
go
psychological.
in it as, just go in it as you eating fruits and vegetables. That's it. But the people who do that, they do that. For me, I like to create my own dishes with fruits and vegetables and different dishes. So I don't do too much of, this fried chicken or this. It's just be that. It be this. But
Okay.
it is.
I'm gonna look
It's
at your
these
menu. I'm
vegetables.
gonna order something because I support black businesses, and then
Okay.
I'll inbox you my review. So
Listen,
you won't be saying I'm messing up your hustle.
because
'Cause
I'm
like,
Get
oh,
that
what
out
the
and
hell
box
was
y'all.
this?
Nah, it be good.
so many different, and a lot of meat eaters then came to me and was like, you cannot say this vegan, this ain't vegan. They really didn't believe it. They like, this really vegan? I'm like, yes, it's vegan, no animal product. They like,
But then when
why
you
it don't
think
taste
about
bland?
it, it's
Why it
like
don't taste?
you're in love with
It's the way you
the fruits
season
and
it, too.
vegetables too.
Yeah.
Because seasoning is fruits and vegetables. You wouldn't eat just a plain boiled ass chicken, would you?
No, you
It'd be
like the seasoning of the
You-
chicken.
That's what makes chicken good, is the seasoning.
Yeah,
So you are technically vegan.
because once you realize meat start tasting like
Okay,
flesh,
say so.
you be
So
like,
then I really don't need to order from you if I'm already vegan. I can go right up to
I'm sick of you.
JJ's. I can go right up to JJ's.
I'm
get
sick
to-
of you.
no.
Hell yeah. Put that with that cocaine powder y'all be talking
Right
about.
on the
Right.
Firebird and
Mm.
eat good.
That lemon pepper. When then they put too much on it, you be like,
You just got to hit it up against the side of the styrofoam a little bit.
you know, I ain't getting rid of it.
That's what you got to do with the wings upstairs.
Man, I wish I
Them
could have
lemon
brought
pepper
you some
wings.
vegan food. You could have ate it right
You
here.
come
Been
back.
like, wait a minute. Yeah, I
Come
am.
back.
I
I
am.
would definitely taste it on air. Nah, I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, because I want your honest opinion.
But then everybody else sees my honest.
No, that's what I like. People who leave reviews on my
But
page,
then
I'll
you
be
all
like, be
cussing me out
honest.
trying to hit me with microphones and stuff.
No.
Mm-mm.
You're
I
not
know-
disrespecting
nope,
me.
I'm
You
the-
telling your honest opinion. This food was nasty. It tasted bland. It tasted trash. You can be honest.
Nah, I would never do that.
Why not?
You're
Yes,
too
he
nice
would.
of a person.
Yes,
You
he
too
would.
nice of a
No, I
person.
No, he not.
You,
I
you
wouldn't.
can't.
Nah.
You got
I would never do
So,
that to nobody.
my thing is, how do you expect somebody to grow if everybody who
See
had
how she
my
already
food
got
would
attitude?
tell me?
I ain't even ate nothing.
No, listen.
Yeah,
What
right.
you talking about?
First
I'm
of
a nice
all-
person. I ain't gonna say. I'm like,
Not on
what
air,
if
I'm
you
not gonna
and
say it.
everybody else?
But I'm
was
not gonna
like-
say it on air. I would tell you if I didn't care for it,
I'll
but I'm
tell
not
you
gonna
on
tell you
air.
on air. I'm not that type of person.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I guess I'm thinking
I
about if
always
you
get
was to
painted
leave a
as an
review.
asshole.
Oh,
I only pretend to be one.
Caleb be here. He'll tell you on air if I can eat it.
Yeah, just
I
look,
can't eat
tell-
nothing.
But I do love supporting black businesses. It does something to me, you know.
I wonder
When
if it's
they're
vegetables I can eat. it
Legit,
then.
not them shade tree where you don't get what you paid for type black
Yeah.
business.
Oh,
I just don't like when you trying to make it something it's not. I done bought
Yeah.
some vegan meatballs and I'm scared to eat them. They've been in my freezer for a long time. How long can they
But
stay in there?
what is the something that is not? What is it not?
Oh, we y'all be talking about
It's not
these
meat.
vegan buffalo wings and whatever they do with the jackfruit now. Because I see jackfruit turning into like 4 or 5 different things.
Or
That's
vegan bacon and it's really carrots.
I had a bacon.
God, that shit
Okay,
looks
I
so
get what you're
difficult to
saying.
make too.
It was
I
Or
watched
a
the
vegan
video.
hot
I'm
dog, because Tabitha did. Oh, we're gonna do some vegan hot dogs.
But
Mhm,
they
okay.
only do that for people
I don't
who
even
feel
eat
like
the
they
regular hot
can't
dog.
let go of the meat. They
See,
trying
I
to
be
help
on
you out.
I be on Tabitha stuff just strolling like vegan ain't that bad. She be making
Now,
this
if you
shit
just
look
brought me a
so
regular green
good.
salad, I'd be like, okay, cool, I can rock with this. But when you start talking about, oh, this is vegan, shrimp, I'm like, what the fuck is vegan shrimp? I'm not eating it.
No, I'm not eating.
No, I'm not. Man, no, because you
'Cause
can't.
I know
Yeah,
what shrimp
maybe-
tastes like.
Yeah.
Shrimp
I
comes out
think
the
cutting the
ocean.
name out would be. This is what they make them shrimp out
That's why I
of,
said
like
it
soy
is.
protein.
That's why I said
Seafood.
what it is. It's just
Vegan.
what it is. I don't even.
Yeah, this
like,
is
Yeah.
this is soy. Tori,
Or-
this is soy. Okay, cool. It's soy.
Right.
Let me try to see what soy tastes
Or
like.
like
Just
my
don't eat
veggie
tofu.
rolls. It's just like a bunch of different veggies seasoned to perfection and wrapped up in one.
She said seasoned to
Oh,
perfection.
Yeah, because
perfection.
You
I say
better come
perfection
on.
because people be like, okay, this tastes good. And that seasoning, I feel like the seasoning helps a lot.
Mm.
The
I'm sure it
seasoning
do.
is- Yeah.
You need season.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
You know what my
And
favorite
hot sauce.
seasoning is?
What?
Grease.
What?
Yeah. I'm making it some grapeseed oil.
Grease.
Not no vegetable oil. Yeah.
It's still grease.
What's grapeseed oil?
Uh-huh.
Grapeseed oil is good
It's
oil.
It's
a vegetable-
good.
It's a fruit oil.
Good.
Just like vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, is grapeseed oil.
Vegetable oil gets
So
toxic.
you
And you can
You
fry
can extract
things.
oil from grape seeds. Is
Yes.
that? I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't even
Like
on the mic.
olive.
Yes.
They probably
Look,
missed all
I'm
that.
like,
Part.
yes,
That's
yes.
like Tori just talking to
I'm
herself.
like, yes, yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, so you just extract. Oh, so now is it like healthier for you?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
I do that.
She said, I'm a doula.
You know how people do you when you try and be educated. You ask legit questions about legit concerns and topics, and then people just handle you rough. I don't get it.
See, I wish I would have just been cut off the whole, because now all I see is my head above this jukebox this whole goddamn time now.
I told you to move over. You
And I
slid-
told
She
you I
did.
want to be in
She
it.
slid your ass back over
Man,
there.
I didn't,
Right.
see, I didn't want to be in it.
I gotta book an appointment with me for real. I know
You should.
pre-COVID we talked about it, but then COVID hit and I didn't want to die. So I do need, because my back been
I
killing
And
me.
the one that got
Sanitize
the
my
vaccine,
space.
the only one that got COVID in here.
Damn.
I said the one that got the vaccine, you the only one that had COVID too.
Sure is.
Damn.
But now let's not see, because she painted a messed up picture. Like, I'm one of these health freaks out here that ran out and got the vaccine. I had my own
He
theory.
had to.
I had my own theory that they weren't going to let you fly anymore without the vaccine. I still think that's what they're getting at,
Yeah.
but they're not going to let you fly. I have a daughter that lives out of state. She lives in Norfolk, Virginia. I would rather be able to hop a flight and get to her if something happens in 2 hours rather than trying to make a 17-hour drive. So I got it, as a
He
precursor
has
to
his
that.
own reasons.
I don't even go to the doctor. I mean, come on. I probably should do that now that I probably should.
Look,
Yeah,
you
not-
do.
I probably should do that now.
Uh,
I ain't been to the doctor so long. I wouldn't be surprised if I got there and they're like, "Oh yeah, you got stage 4 cancer." I'm like, well,
Shut up.
this is
Don't
why I
do
don't think
that.
Wait a minute. That's how it works, though. You
Mhm.
go and that's
then
what
everything
happens.
fucked up. Like,
You'll
you
be
got
all
high
right
blood
until you
pressure,
got-
glaucoma,
And
gout.
you need an oil change.
Right. All this stuff that happened. You like,
I'm
I've
like,
been
that was
doing just
perfectly
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you sick. Now after you done heard all that, now you feeling sick.
Hey, you need
And,
to take,
a
and you
mental
done got
thing.
the jab.
It's a
Mm.
mental thing.
and you need
You're
to
like,
take these
I
6
wasn't like this
pills.
before.
Yeah.
You need to start eating.
Even
right,
though what I
walking.
gave you 10 years ago is why you got it now, why you got cancer now. Something I gave you 10 years ago is why you got it now. But we ain't gonna discuss that. Like, we just gonna help you now with the cancer.
Right.
and then kill me.
Right.
All your money.
Right. I told y'all this live the
Your
I'm gonna
liver
block it
still
all
good.
out. They like, no,
I'm
y'all
gonna
on
block
here
it out.
talking too much.
Well, we sure thank y'all for taking the time out to come join us. Y'all can choose who's gonna go first, but make sure you shout out your social medias and how people get in contact with you, the name of your businesses. The floor is yours.
Woo, I got a lot.
Look.
Okay.
She pulled the phone out.
So
And then we'll
Right,
get
she
Tommy
got
to
a few.
the pen.
We got one
Um,
together.
just in case if y'all wondering, if y'all want to be a doula, y'all have an idea
Be
that
for real,
y'all
do
want
it.
to know additional information,
I ain't doing it for free. I'm charged.
I have a workshop coming up. It's this Saturday from 11 to 1 at, I can't even read this little right. 8536 West Browndale Road. It's it's in the 617 dance space. Y'all know Chantel. She just had a baby, so shout her out. It's gonna be at her space. So again, that's Saturday, August 14th, 11 to 1. Come on through. We're gonna have some good food, some good vegan food. Snacks.
It's a Wendy's across
And
the
it's just
street.
gonna be a chill environment to give you education. And we're gonna
Some
give you
Wendy's.
the real shit. So like how I'm talking now is how we're gonna be talking. Of course, it's only for Black people only. I'm not scared to say that no more. Because we are trying to save our people. And we're trying to educate our people. So Black spaces only. But come on through. There I will
That's the name of the episode.
add a
Like
I will
something.
add a link.
Colors
It's
only.
an even bright link. Also, if you would like me as a doula, my page on Facebook is Blossoming Motherhood. Also, you can go to www.bmotherhood.com. And if you want to hit me up for a massage, that he's
I'm definitely coming. My back is toe up.
he's been telling me for like 2 years now.
Pre-COVID, like I said.
And you missed
Right.
the sale. I had a 2-week sale.
She had a
See,
Bucks
you
and Six
playing.
sale.
You
Right.
playing. But if y'all want a
When the next
massage,
sale, then I'll book my
shit, ain't no next sale. You know how my back and arms hurt?
Right.
Ain't no sale. I said that. Don't
Why you
ask
working
me
on me and
if.
my back hurts and stuff. This is something ain't going right.
But hit up my Facebook page, the Bloom Room. And then also, if you want to learn additional information about CPR, get trained in CPR. I do train medical professionals, and I do contract work where I come into your facility, your job, and certify all your employees, like the Hearts Up LLC page. And then also, which is going to preclude into why Miss Tasha is here, besides shooting the shit with us and sharing her knowledge, is that we have developed a postpartum care network called Traveling Sisterhood. Make sure that you like that page. We have a lot of dope stuff going on, and then I will let her share about that. I was trying to
Look,
hold
I
my
was
breath
like,
real.
Listen, I ain't as gifted as she is. She just had a whole list of stuff. But
Yes, you are.
I'm Chef Tasha, and you can follow and like all my pages is Tasteful Passion on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, literally everywhere. Tasteful Passion, or also High Frequency Chef on Instagram. And back to what Mia was saying about Traveling Sisterhood, where we came together. Me focusing more on mothers and producing more milk, I'm channeling more towards the nutrition for mothers and producing more milk for them and their nutrition completely after birth. All the care they would need, the information they would need with food, I'm there for that, as well as assisting Mia in the doula section. So, yeah, Tasteful Passion. Yeah. On Facebook,
Yeah, it's a
High Frequency Chef on IG.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, we got a lot in
It
store.
already is dope. Yeah. But postpartum is the most critical time, I would say, and speaking from experience and from the birthing standpoint. So that's the reason why we came together, to help out our people.
Ooh, that look good.
Yeah, it really don't look bad. I gotta see what I'm gonna order for this live taste test.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna be live.
right.
Come back.
Yeah.
You gotta look at. You gotta
Seriously.
stare at his face like this.
Yeah, right. For real, for real.
What you think?
Bring a whole variety for them. Yeah, fried. That's fried
Is it
catfish
like
and
garlic
fried
powder in it?
salmon.
I can't eat none with garlic powder. It make me throw up.
Some dishes do, but some can be made without the garlic powder.
I don't want you to
Listen,
maneuver nothing. I just want to know what ain't is made without the garlic powder, and I'm gonna order that.
Yeah, if she passed out, then we know she passed out.
right.
Don't call no damn ambulance. No, I'm
Right.
just kidding.
Don't call no damn amp.
Don't
Just take
call
me
no
home and drop me
ambulance.
off on the porch.
That's messed up. Well, I appreciate both of you ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Mia,
This was a
Tasha,
Yes,
for coming
thank you for
through.
having us.
Anybody that's listening, make sure y'all go like, share, comment on those pages. Support black business. That's all I keep saying. Support legitimate black business. Don't haggle prices. I'm tired of y'all, and y'all will go to Nike and pay top dollar, but when it get to your people, you want to try and negotiate. It's not
Period.
right.
Man,
The price is what it is.
how we gonna level up if everybody want a discount?
And if you can't afford it, somebody else can.
Exactly. Don't lower your standards by asking them to lower theirs. Just pay what they're asking or don't buy it. It's simple as that.
Okay.
And we do quad pay.
Right.
Yes.
And business owners don't be negotiating your prices. Set your price and live your life.
Set your price. We just gonna quad pay it.
And then
Right.
business owners. Just a little one-on-one. We're gonna do some housekeeping right now. Stop arguing with people under posts. Do you see
Man.
Walmart arguing with anybody? Do you see
Lord.
JC Penney?
They argue with each other.
Exactly.
They are arguing in their boardrooms. They ain't arguing under statuses with regular people. Why is y'all sitting there
Man.
arguing with all these people under statuses?
Except for Wendy's. Wendy's brings the heat.
Oh, they do on Twitter. I really
That's why I
think
said
somebody
they be
spoofed that
Listen.
page.
Right, who
they
that
be with it
person?
every time.
It was somebody who went viral and changed their whole thing to Wendy's. That's what happened.
Yeah, it really
Oh.
been.
It ain't really them.
Yeah, there
Now I'm a
been.
little
I'm
disappointed.
there for it.
Right.
Everybody, shoot, I must have made a status about Coles one time, and they hit me in my inbox talking about. They ain't even come under the stat, so they saw it, but they
Sprint did
came
the
to my
same thing
inbox
to
and
me.
said, "Oh, we're sorry. How can we make it right?"
Sprint
Like
did
you
that
ain't
to
asked
me
me under
too.
my status.
Right.
Sprint
Right.
did that to me on on Twitter, and I was like, "No, y'all punk ass. We're sorry. No, shut up talking to me."
Right.
I don't know. I got $25 in Coles cash, so
You
I was
want to
done.
use
Look, you
this shit
get
first.
something out of it.
Right.
I got
Yeah,
$40
something.
off my bill.
I love
Man.
professional businesses. You know, y'all got to get to that. Some of y'all have to get to that level too. Most black-owned businesses that I deal with, y'all on the up and up, and I appreciate it. And I'll continue to support wherever I can, whenever I can. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you listen to stream this wherever you stream your podcast from every Wednesday at 8:00 Central Standard Time. From me to you, make sure your next drink is a cold one. We out.
Deuces.
What up, though?